One of the most empowering things you can learn to take control of your emotions and your states is the art of emotional intelligence. Now, that might sound like a very abstract word to you, but really what it means is the ability to have control of your emotional states, of your kinesthetics, these flows of energy that you feel through the body. So I want to share with you a very quick and a very powerful hack to understand your emotions and take more control of them. And this is information no one shared with us. It's stuff I had to learn. It's stuff I had to pursue. It's stuff I had to really allow my pain to propel me into my pleasure, to find it. So first step is, when you're feeling an emotional state that you don't want to feel, whether it be discomfort, anxiety, pain, any bad feeling that you feel that you don't want to feel, the key is this. Most people, they get lost in the negative story. They get lost in the thoughts. They start to analyze the situation or the feelings that they're feeling. And this is all wrong. If you analyze an emotional feeling or a kinesthetic feeling, you propel yourself deeper into it. So I'm going to share with you a very powerful thing right now. So grab a pen or a pencil or something that you can record this, write this down, and just focus intently, just for these few minutes that I'm going to be sharing this information. Okay, so thoughts are secondary to flows of energy, to emotions that you feel in the body. So whatever you're feeling, you have thoughts in alignment to those feelings. So if you're feeling good in your body, you're going to have great thoughts. If you're feeling bad, you're going to have bad thoughts. If you're feeling anxious, you're going to have anxious thoughts. So the key to this, it starts at the felt sensation level, which if you go deep into my course, we go into the languages of the five senses. And one of the five senses is kinesthetics, which are flows of feeling in the body. The feeling that you feel when you're touched, and internal flows of feeling, whether it's happy, sad, grateful, pain, guilt, shame, whatever emotion, it is a kinesthetic wave of feeling that you feel flowing through your body. And the key to this, this is fundamental step. If you can really understand this, it's going to change your life. Is not, whenever you're feeling a state that you don't prefer to feel, not to analyze it, not to label it, not to call it anything. Because the biggest mistake most people do is they feel a negative state and then they label it. They say, I'm feeling sad, or I'm feeling guilty, or I'm feeling uneasy. They actually label it, and as soon as you label, as soon as you analyze, as soon as you conceptualize a feeling, you turn it into something it's not. So the most powerful technique we can do is, instead of evaluating a feeling, we must describe it. So description is the key, is the power in having access and transformation of feeling. So when you're feeling a feeling that feels uncomfortable in your body, describe it. And most people don't know what sensory-based descriptive words actually are. So I'm going to go through very quickly, but if you want to know deeper insight into this, and I highly recommend it, watch my course, Anxiety Hack. Purchase my course, because I'm putting in some super value information. So basically, when you describe a sensation, it allows you to connect with it. And now that makes sense, right? Because if you're feeling a description, as soon as I label it, I actually one step remove myself from it. So the primary source of all emotion comes from the emotional brain, or the unconscious, or they call it the limbic brain. The label doesn't matter. What matters is the language in which to connect with it. Now, its language is the language of metaphor. It's the language of symbol. It's the language of description. So description is what connects you into sensation. So the only way you can change a sensation is by giving it your presence, by connecting with it, by describing it, by describing where's the location of it, where's the border of it, how does it feel like in your body. Now, be careful not to go into content evaluative language. Stay within description. What's the color of it? Is it moving? Is it keeping still? Does it have a shape or a size? These are the things that build sensation into symbol. And once we build sensation into symbol, we connect with it and we can take full control over it. Now, if this sounds too easy to you, I just want to let you know that it is that easy. It is that easy to shift the worst feeling, anxiety, pain, suffering, into the best feeling, happiness, joy. But the most important thing is that you have control over it. From this moment forth, focus on describing sensation and not evaluating it. Within description, it gives you power to shift it, to transform it, to change it, and that is what this is all about. So start that first tip off, see if you can describe sensation by using sensory-based language only. If you get lost in the story, cut away the story and zoom in on the sensation. Describe the sensation, because most people feel the sensation, they label it, then they get lost in the story. And then they propel themselves deeper and deeper into the turmoil of the mind. So the key is to cut the story away, go into descriptive language only, and you're going to find so much power within that. So test it out, try it out, let me know, and let's transform our anxiety, our pain, our suffering into pleasure and excitement. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more empowering information on mindset, body sets, soul set, and let's just set ourselves right for success.